It's Third Time Tea, that's me, and today I'm here to tell you a story about a time that I went on a friend date with somebody and it turned out different than I thought it would. Okay? So, let me set the scene. It's like springtime, maybe like a year or two after I got out of college. As y'all know, as I always say, there's busy season and not busy season at my job. Like, no matter what job I got, like, I'm always gonna be in the food industry. And like fall, early winter, busy. Like, it don't get like dead until January. Once January comes, January, February, March, ain't nothing going on, and then stuff start picking back up. So since it's like end of winter, early spring, I ended up starting to go outside more or whatever, because that's my norm. And I went outside with one of my friends, and then he introduced me to this girl because he know I be fighting for my life to have girlfriends, okay? And so he was like, look, this is my friend. I feel like y'all got a couple things in common. Y'all should talk. Y'all should be cool. And it was like 5 of us hanging out. And then when I started talking to her, I was like, oh, she is cool. I fuck with her. So I was like, since we rock, I'm like, let's like hang out without this man. Let's do that. And so I got her number. And then I was just like, all right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And I started planning stuff with her. And then she actually did the plans with me. Y'all don't know how that was. I was like, I made a friend, guys. I'm going outside. And so it was cool. And our first time going outside, we went on like a little baby hike. It was like close to where she lived. And it wasn't like in the middle of the woods for real. So it wasn't crazy. But I just wanted to go outside and I just wanted to talk to her and just like learn more about her. Because when we hung out the first time, it was only like, we hung out for like 2 hours. And she said she'd like go on a hike like every other week. So I was just like, perfect. Because my best friend was like out of town with his family or something. And he like the only person that I would ever be going on hikes with. And I don't really like going by myself. So I was just like, I'm going to get napped if I go alone. And so she was like, yeah, we're going to go. And so me and her, we go on this little hike. It's cool. Once we get to the end of the hike, we don't like do like a loop or whatever. We just like go. And then we end up on the outside, whatever. And so then once we got out, it was like little spots where you could get food from or whatever. We got a little snack. We walked back to the car. Great first time being outside, okay? And so I was like, I like her. She's sweet. And so me and her was just like, all right, let's plan something else. And so we planned something else. We decided to like go to do acro yoga. Because one of my other friends had introduced me to acro yoga and I rocked with it. So I was like, I could go with her and then we can do it somewhere else and it could be cool. And so me and her, we do acro yoga. So like our first little date wasn't really nothing to pay for. The second one, it was like, yeah, you gotta pay like the class fee or whatever. But like, it was like, you know, we just building. And then we went rock climbing, I think like the time after that. And so it's just like every other week we was doing something. It wasn't every week. It was like every other week we was doing something. By the time we got to like I'm gonna say like the 4th time of us hanging out, like I realized that like she got friends. She really got friends. Like, she one of those people who phone is always going off. And so I'm going to call her Boomy. I'm going to call her Boomy because her phone always booming. Okay? Like, every single time, like, it's always like, oh. And I'm like, girl. And so, like, half the time when we would be together, she would literally just have to put her phone on silent and then put it in her purse. Because if not, like, it just was going to be going off. Okay? So we go and we on our little 4th time being outside. I forgot what exactly it is that we did, but like, as I said, it was every other week that we was going out. So the temperature started like getting warmer or whatever. So I think we might have did like a little picnic or something like that. Like, I feel like that was the vibe. Because I know we did something outside on that 4th date, whatever. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love going out with her. She's the best. Yes. And so she's telling me about this guy that she was dating. Mind you, like the first 3 times we hung out, we didn't talk about like our relationships with like other people or whatever. We just kind of were just talking about like how we be and like what are we getting into at the time. But then on this 4th day, she told me about this guy. Mind you, to me, I was like, she seemed like she gay for real. But like, I'm like, my gay heart is pretty, you know, on the money. And so I'm just like, the fact that she talking about this guy, I'm like, maybe she bi. I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she is not gay. But like, that was the vibe that I was getting. Not even based off of like anything she was wearing or anything. It's just, I don't know, I felt it in my bones. And so I was like, all right, well, tell me about the guy. So she told me about the guy. And then on this day in particular, her phone was just blowing up a little bit more than usual. And like, she did put it on silent, but like at some point in time she took it out because she was using her phone to look something up or whatever, because I think my phone had died, because I just be letting my phone die. I don't even be caring. And so I think my phone was dead. She was looking something up or whatever. And so then she set her phone right there, and then it just kept on lighting up. I'm like, dang, girl. Who trying to get in contact with you? And she was just like, nobody for real. But then when she told me about the boy, I'm like, oh, maybe it's the boy that's blowing her phone up or whatever. And so we move, right? We go on like another little friend date, and I think it's cool. I like her. She's being really friendly. And then it's just like, since she lived on her uncle's property and her father had money too, like a lot of time when we would go out, she just like, let me pay because you got real bills. She like, I don't pay for anything but like health insurance and car insurance. She's just like, my dad paid off my car, so I don't have a car payment. She just like, I live on my uncle's property, so I don't have to pay rent. She just like, my life is smooth. And she like, and my job is a good paying job, so like I'm literally just stacking right now. And so she just like, I could just pay for everything. It don't matter because you actually got rent. I don't even know what rent look like. And I was like, if that's what you want to do, then do it. I was just like, I'm going to let you go ahead. Because there wasn't nothing ever that we was paying for that was like mad expensive or whatever. And we wasn't going out every single week. It was literally every other week. So I was just like, it's not crazy. I'm not building a crazy tab. And I already knew soon as I was deciding to take us out, I was going to make us do something that was more expensive. So I was going to feel like it was a little balanced after that. So I was like, all right, cool. And so she paid for all the stuff that we was doing or whatever. And then I think we get to like, maybe like date 6 or like 7. Mind you, me and a girl, we text, but we don't really text like that. Like, we don't really be talking about nothing. She not really like a good texter. Like, she just somebody that will hit you back eventually. Like, you're not about to send her a text and then get a text right back, and then you send her a text and you get a text right back. If you send her a text and she texts you back immediately, you're not about to get another text for like 30 minutes. So it was that type of time for real. And so it's just like, yeah, we text, but not for real. And so it was basically like, she wanted to link with me all the time because she was just like, I want to hang out with you because I'm not really that good at texting and I don't really be on the phone like that. Because she don't like to hear her own voice or something she said. I don't even know what it was that she said. And so I was just like, all right. And then at some point in time, she was just like, yeah, I really only be on the phone with people that I'm dating for real, because I know like I need to maintain my relationship, and so I'm gonna get on the phone with you for real. And I was like, dang, so that's what I gotta do to get a phone call? And then she was just like, ha. She was like, I mean, yeah. And then like it wasn't a joke no more, and I was like, oh. But then I made it into a joke. I was like, she was just playing, cool. And so I go on about my days, like I'm not thinking that this girl liked me or anything like that, like, but it's just like, you know, minor things was happening where it's just like, this would be something that somebody would do if they wanted to talk to you. It would be, they would do that. But then, like, as I said, she was telling me about this boy. And so I'm just like, if you're telling me about this boy, you clearly ain't trying to date me, because, like, you sending the wrong vibes if you telling me about this boy. Like, you ain't even say that you even ever dated a girl for me to think, oh yeah, she's trying to talk to me. And so I'm not thinking she's trying to talk to me, because I'm never going to just assume that you're trying to talk to me. And so I mind my business. I'm just like, haha, she think it's a funny little joke. Some of my friends joke with me in a way where it's just like, And so I'm just like, maybe she just wanted a little flirty friend. Sometimes friends just be flirty. Nature just has them flirty. Like, that's just how they are naturally. And so I'm just like, I'm letting her live. And we get to another date. On this date, she ended up like, what did she do to her ankle? I don't know. I'm not gonna say she broke her ankle. She didn't break it. Did she sprain her ankle or something? I don't know. She had like a little thing on her leg. And so obviously if she got a little thing on her leg, we cannot do anything active. So I was just like, well, since your leg is messed up, how about we finally go out to eat? Because we never go out to eat for real. Like, the closest we ever had to like going out to eat was when we had went on a picnic and we like bought food and stuff like that. But like, we never eat together for real. We always just like have a snack and then do mad shit. So I'm just like, all right, we gonna go out to eat. It was this restaurant that my friend had told me about, and I was just like, I want to go, but I don't want to go by myself. So I was just like, this is perfect opportunity. The restaurant was a little bit more expensive, so I was just like, look, how about this? I'm going to pay. You pick me up. Be cute. I'm going to be cute. We're going to go outside. And so she was like, all right, bet. And so she came pick me up, and she was real cute. Yo, she is really cute. But like, she smoked, so I was never trying to talk to her because she like she smoke. Like she don't regular smoke, she smoke. And so I'm just like, yeah, I was never looking at her like, oh, I'm gonna date this girl. But like when she came pick me up, I was just like, And so I was just like, chill, because I'm trying to be friends with her. I'm trying to be friends with her. I'm not trying to date her. I'm trying to be friends with her. I'm trying to solidify a friendship. I'm trying to be cool. And so yeah, we go to the little spot. We're there. And I didn't say this before, but like she got one of those cars that's like real noticeable because she like made a bunch of modifications to it or whatever. Like, of course you're going to make a modifications to your car when you ain't paid for it. You got all the money in the world to put all of the mods on your car. So yeah, it's like she had like, she didn't put eyelashes on her car, but like you could tell it was a girl car from the outside. And then she had like little designs and stuff on her car. Like, so like her car was like, it was a lot going on with it. And so she picked me up. We drove to a little restaurant and we parked right outside of the restaurant because it was one of those restaurants where it was like street parking or whatever. And so yeah, we parked right outside of it. We go in there, we're chatting. Her phone, again, on this day was blowing up a little bit more than normal. And so I'm just like, girl, what's up? Like, who are you ignoring? And then she was like, I'm not ignoring anybody. And then, like, her phone, like, after the text just kept on going, the text kept on going, she silenced her phone. But, like, as I said, like, it just be glowing and glowing and glowing and glowing. And so, eventually, she started getting FaceTime calls. And I'm just like, you gonna answer that? And she was like, no, I'm okay. And I'm like, baby girl. I'm like, baby girl, you need to answer your phone. Like, they're not going to stop hitting you up. They're going to keep on calling. And they're like, hello, hello. Like, every 2 seconds, somebody is calling her phone. I'm like, you done got like 3 regular calls, about 2 FaceTime calls, and about 30 texts. Who is it? And so I'm just like, I started talking to her about the boy because I'm like, maybe she'll tell me, oh, the boy is upset or something. And so he keep on blowing her up, da-da-da-da. We talking about the boy. She acting like everything cool with him. So I'm just like, yo, what's up? Like, why? Like, your phone is really going, you need to answer this. This is a distraction at this point. I can't pay attention. And so, like, we're in there, but, like, the restaurant is a little bit more packed. So, the only thing we had in, like, the first 20 minutes of us getting there is a drink. Like, it was a Thursday or Friday afternoon or something. It was, like, so people was at work. It's, like, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. or something like that. And so, people are, like, at work. People are at work, but like for some reason it's still busy because it was a newer place or something like that. And so it's not busy, but it's busy enough to say that it's busy. And they didn't come over to us after they gave us our drinks. They just gave us the drinks and was like, all right, I'm gonna give you time. Gave us entirely too much time. We knew exactly what we wanted because we looked at the menu before we got there. So we knew exactly what we wanted. And we're just sitting there like, I hope the server comes. And so, yeah, we're just sitting there and she's just ignoring this phone. The server come up and she's just like, hey, do y'all want to appetize or whatever? So we got these 2 appetizers, the lady leaves. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, I like to face the door because I need to face the door. Like, if I'm with a guy and he wants to face the door, I'm sitting on the same side as you. I need to see what's going on. I want the least amount of stuff behind me as possible. Like, I'm one of those people that like my back to be up against the wall so I can just see all of the things, to be honest. But, like, the spot that they put us in, it was just like, either you face the door or you face the kitchen. Like, and so I'm like, obviously I'm going to face the door. I'm looking and a girl is coming in. She looked mad, but like she had on some clothes that kind of looked like maybe she was a cook at this spot. Like she had on like some loose black pants for her, and she had on black shoes, and she had on like a regular little gray, like, I don't know, like tank top or whatever. Not like a tank top, but like graphic tee. Yes, that's what it is, y'all. My brain, like, I'm sick right now. But yeah, so yeah, I'm like, oh, she look mad. I guess they switched her shift, y'all. And so like I'm making a little joke, and then the girl turned around and she like, Winnie. And I'm like, Winnie, you you know somebody to work here? You know, who is that? Winnie. And so Winnie pulls up on us and stands at the edge of the table. And she was just like, you really got me fucked up. And I was like, yeah, I swear. I was just like, what? And so she looking at Boomy, and Boomy's just like, why are you here? And she was just like, you really playing with me? And Boomy's just like, no, I'm not. And she was just like, all right, so like what I'm not about to do is act like, you know what? And like she just stopped in the middle of her sentence. like she was so mad she couldn't even get her words out. She was like, you know what? And she just stood there and she just stared at her. And Boomy was like, girl, you need to leave. Like, you embarrassing. And then she was just like, I'm embarrassing. And she got louder. Mind y'all, it's white people in this restaurant. Relax. Like, I hate when people act the fool in front of people. Like, we're outside right now. Like, this is not like the park or like your house. Like, we're in a restaurant, and the restaurant is a nice restaurant, and like nobody is even talking loud, no loud laughter. Like, it's really like calm tones in the restaurant, and you're out here screaming at the top of your lungs at this girl. Like, relax. And so I'm just looking at her like and so I look back at Boomy, and Boomy's like, hold on, I'm sorry. And so then she like addresses the girl or whatever, and she's just like, I'm not answering you right now because I don't want to talk to you. If I wanted to talk to you, then I would be talking to you. But I'm not. So, like, leave. And she was just like, you know what? I got something for you. And I was just like, wait. I'm looking like, hopefully she ain't got a boom boom on her. Because, like, I do not want to end my life in here because I decided to make a girlfriend. So I'm just like, bruh, come on. And I'm just like, wait a second, you gay? And so she was just like, yeah, I am. And so then the girl was just like, why you acting like you didn't know that she was gay? Like, she got mad at me because I said, wait, you're gay. And like, she started turning up on me. I'm just like, girl, wait, what did you got for her? Because I'm scared now. Because I'm just like, people be carrying. I don't want to find out that you carrying. I'm just like, what do you have? And so she's just like, yeah, y'all want to be going on dates and everything like that. She gonna leave me talking about some, oh, she found somebody that she really want to be with, so she gonna stop wasting her time with me, and then she want to be out here with you, da da da. I'm just like, hold on. First of all, I didn't even know that she went like that. I thought that she talked to the men's. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm just like, we are not on a date. And she was just like, bitch. She was like, if you keep playing with me, I'm gonna show you something. I was like, wait. I'm dead serious. We're not on a date right now. I'm just like, I see that both of us got on heels and both of us got on dresses. I see what you're trying to say. I see what you're trying to say. We are at a nice restaurant. I see what you're trying to say. But I feel like if I was going on a date, it would be at like 7 o'clock or something. I'm like, baby girl, it's 4 o'clock. Like, it's the afternoon. Like, it's not even, like, this is not even like a dinner dress for real. This is like an afternoon, I'm cute type of dress. Like, and these ain't even high heels for real. They just like, you know, just like 3 inches for real. Like, I'm cool and like, this not even like that. I'm just like, girl, like, what's up? I'm just like, this is my friend. I met her through my other friend. Like, we friends. I don't be texting her nothing crazy. You want to see the text? I don't want to be poked in this restaurant. Like, I don't want to be boom clapped in this restaurant. Like, I just want to have a cool little, you know. And then the server comes up with our appetizers, and then she was like, oh, do you want another seat? I'm just like, girl, no, this lady is insane. And so Boomy's like, hey, yeah, no, we don't need another seat. Thank you for this. And she was just like, she's about to leave. And then the girl was like, okay, no problem. I was just saying I could get you another seat. And so then the girl that was standing up, what am I even calling her? I don't know. Crazy person. Whatever I called her. Like, she was like, Winnie. Winnie was like, girl, I will fight you in here. I'm not sitting down with these hoes. And I was just like, now I gotta be a hoe. Like, she just was mad, aggressive, and mad. It's like, she was just mad. She was just mad, bro. And so I'm just like, what is even going on? I don't know what to do. And so the person that was serving us was just like, girl, like, I don't know if everybody was just mad. She was just like, girl. And she just looked at her. And Winnie looked at her like they was about to fight. And I'm just like, you didn't even come in here to fight the server. You came in here to do whatever it is. Boomy's sitting here. You standing here. I keep looking up at you, and I hate looking up at people, so I'm about to stand up. But I don't want you to think that I'm trying to fight you, but I'm about to stand up because I hate looking up at people. Like, why are you standing over me? Like, she made me so mad. And so the server left or whatever, because she just like, I need this job. So the server left, and we sitting here. She's still standing there. And so the girl, Wendy, she was just like, yeah, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. And so then she walked out of the restaurant, and I was just like, girl, you gay? And she was just like, it's hilarious that you're having this revelation right now. I'm just like, yes, I'm having this revelation right now. We on a date? Or I thought we was friends. This is a date? Why does she think we together? Did you tell her something? And she was like, yeah, I told her that I was trying to talk to you. And so she got mad. But I told her that like 3 weeks ago. I don't know why she's still over here. Like, I don't even know what this is all about. Like, I don't know what she was expecting to happen. But, like, she was never going to try to fight you. And she wasn't going to try to fight me neither. She know better. I said, and so she came in here riled up. I'm like, this is still a problem. What is she about to show you? Do she got something in the car? She's like, yo, she don't own any weapons. And she don't know how to fight. She just one of those girls that like to bark at people. And that's one of the reasons why I left her in the first place. Because why is you pulling up on me? Like, what is this? She don't got my location. She probably just seen my car when she was driving past and just decided to roll into the parking lot. And I'm just like, so she don't got your location? She's like, no, she don't got my location. I would have never given her my location because she's crazy. And I'm just like, is she crazy or did you make her crazy? That's a good question, okay? I just want to know what it is. Like, what is it exactly? And she's just like, no, she was crazy when I met her. I just didn't know she was as crazy as she is. She put a tracker on my car and I found the tracker. And so since I found the tracker, like, I took the tracker off my car. And then she started asking me questions which made me know that she did put a tracker on my car. And so I told her I didn't want to talk to her no more. It wasn't just about you. Yeah, I was already dating you or whatever, and I told her about it. But, like, I didn't leave her for that. I left her because she put a tracker on my car. So I don't know why she in here acting like, oh, I can't go on a date with somebody. You're a crazy person. Leave me alone. And so I was just like, I don't think that goes the way that you think that it goes. And I still don't know what she planned on showing you. I'm about to go to the bathroom because if she come back in here with something, I'm not about to be here with you. I'm like, because I value my life and I don't know this lady. You might know her level of crazy. I don't know her level of crazy. And if she come back in here for revenge, I'm not about to be here. And so as soon as I'm getting up from the table, she calling her on FaceTime. So she answered the FaceTime, and the girl was like showing her that she slashed both her right side tires, the front and the back. And so the girl, when she's on the phone, she's just like, yeah, I told you I was gonna show you something. Let's see you try to leave with a bitch now. And then I was just like, what did she do? And so then I look on the side of the phone because I don't want her to see me looking, but I want to see. And I'm just like, she slashed your tires. You drove us here. How is we gonna get home? And she was like, don't worry about it. And she was like, Winnie, I'm only gonna say this one time. When I come outside, both my tires better be replaced and you better be gone. And she said that with her eyes closed, staring at the face. She was like, both of my tires better be the way that they're supposed to be when I come out there. And I am not playing with you. And so when he was on the phone, he was like, nah, 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 nah. She's fussing her out. Like, she's fussing her clean out, using every curse word known to man. She's threatening her, da, da, da. And then Boomy's like, Winnie, I said what I said. It better be done. When I get back to my car, I better be able to pull away. That's all I'm saying to you. And then she hung up. And I was just like, you think that's gonna work? You think she just gonna go get 2 new tires and put them onto your car? That's what you think is about to happen right now? Are you dumb? And she's just like, no, she not dumb. And my car gonna be fixed when I go back out there. I don't know if that's how that's gonna work, babes. I don't know if that's how that's gonna work. And she was just like, I told her how to change tires. The place that I always get my tires from is literally down the street. Like, it's like 5 minutes No, she said it's like 15 minutes away. It's down the street. That's what she said. She said it's down the street. It's like 15 minutes away. She's going to go to that daggone place. And she's going to get me 2 new tires. She's going to come back. She's going to change my tires. She's going to take the tires that she slashed with her. And she's going to leave me alone. And I was like, you have great confidence in the possibility of that happening. And I have like a 2% chance of that happening. I'm like, why would she do that? Why would she slash your tires if she's just going to replace them same day? Not even an hour later. She was just like, she going to. And I was like, I'm glad for your optimism. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I finally went to the little restroom, whatever. I was in there for like 6 minutes or something like that. Cause I texted my friend, I'm like, hey, yo, I gotta tell you something. And so, yeah, I said that to my friend, our mutual friend or whatever. And then he was just like, what? And I didn't text him back because I was just like, it's just too much going on right now. I just washed my little hands. I was just like, I'm going to go, but I'm going to take my time because I'm like, if that girl comes back in the restaurant, I don't want to be there while she's talking to her. I peek out. I'm like, okay. No violence. And so I went and I sat back down. I finished eating my appetizer. It was one of those ones where it don't have to be super hot for it to be good. And so it was cool. I ate my medium hot appetizer and everything was cool. And then while I was gone, she had gave the lady a regular order. And so when I came back, after me sitting there for like 4 or 5 minutes, the lady was just like, yeah, did y'all want me to refill your drinks? And I'm just like, oh, I can order my food or whatever. And she was like, oh, she already ordered it. I'm like, bet. And so we're sitting there and the waitress was just like, who was that crazy girl? Like, she want to be in the mix now. Because she's just like, girl, because I was about to fight her. Y'all wasn't even about to have no problem because I was about to fight her. But I just got to this job. Like, I only had this job for like 3 weeks. I don't want to lose my job, so I ain't do it. But I don't know who she was talking to. And I was like, girl, I didn't know who she was talking to neither. We was all very confused. And so me and the server and fucking Boomy just rolling. I'm just like, it's not funny because like this girl is crazy. And so we're sitting there, the waitress leave or whatever. And then I think like probably like a whole 30 minutes passed. They finally bring us out our real meal. I'm like, bro, we've been here for a minute just getting our real food. And so we eating our food. The food is good. She get a call from the girl, Winnie. And Winnie's on the phone, like, she put it on speaker. And I was just like, why are you putting it on speaker? Why are you making it a spectacle? So she put it on speaker. She's just like, okay, so I got the tires. And I just wanted to let you know that I got the tires. Bye. And she hung up. I was just like, she got the tires? I'm like, nah. This is staged. This is staged. I'm like, she did not go to that place and get the tires. She was like, yeah, she did. And she about to change my tires. She's changing my tires. She's out there. She out there right now. She's changing my tires. I'm not playing with her. Because when I'm ready to go, my stuff is going to be together. I'm not calling no Uber. I'm not spending no extra money when she decided to act like a crazy person. And I'm just like, well, why would she do that if she was just going, go ahead and da-da-da. I'm like, I don't get it. And she's just like, that girl was crazy. And I told you that she crazy. But she's going to listen to me because she better listen to me. And I'm just like, what is happening? I'm like, yo, it's something wrong with you. Like, what did you do to this girl to make her the way that she is? And why did she actually listen to you when you told her to go fix it? Why did she listen? What's going on? I'm just like, I'm so confused and I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, it's no way. It's no way. If I slice somebody's tires, your tires are done. That's it. And then I'm leaving. It's over. I'm not going to do that because I'm not destroying anybody's property. But if I did, I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it if I did it. I don't want to go to jail though, so I don't do stuff like that. But if I did, I'm not going to fix it. Like, what are you talking about? And so, yeah. We finish eating our food and then we get our desserts. We get our last little drink or whatever. Well, I got my last little drink because she was the one driving. And so she only had like one drink in the beginning and then she got regular stuff. So I get my last little drink and we sitting, we chilling, we cooling. And she get another call from Winnie. And Winnie is just like, hello, can you put me on speaker? She was already on speaker. And then she was just like, I would just like to apologize for my behavior earlier. I really did not mean to act that way in front of you. I let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry. And I was just like, this apology is for me? And she was like, yes, I'm sorry. That was very childish of me. And I was like, what world do we live in? It hasn't even been 24 hours. I was like, it's okay. I understand. I hope you have a nice night. Like, I was so confused. And so I'm just like, yo, what? And so then she was like, all right, bye. Hung up on her. Rude. She hung up on her mad rude. And I was just like, bruh, why did she apologize just now? Like, she did apologize to me. Why did she apologize to me? And she was like, I told her that she needed to apologize for her actions. Because that was unacceptable. I don't know why she would do that. We aren't even dating anymore. And I'm just like, that's even more reason for her not to apologize. She don't owe you nothing. Why is she apologizing? And she was just like, yeah, because it's just inappropriate. It's just rude, like all that. Like, I can't believe that she would do something like that. I can't believe it because she's a crazy person. But like, nah, I don't play with people like that. Don't do that to me. And I was just like, yo, why are you so calm? What's going on? And so I'm just like, yo, what did you provide for her? What type of neck? What type of top did you give her for her to act like this? I'm like, I'm not gonna find out, but I want to know. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm just like, well, I appreciate the apology, but like, I am very confused. And also, like, I'm just, do you actually like me? Is that what's been going on this whole time? Like, is that why you've been paying for everything? Is that why you be being so sweet and like opening the doors for me and just, I don't know, just being cute? I don't know. Like, is that the vibe? Like, you was trying to date me the whole time? And then she was just like, I mean, yeah, I thought that you knew that I was trying to date you. Like, you cute. Like, I like you. Like, we talk all the time. I'm like, my definition of talk all the time and your definition of talk all the time, two different things. Plus, we go out every other week and you told me about this boy that you was dating. She was just like, yeah, I was just trying to gauge if you cared, if you actually, you know, was going to say anything about whether or not I liked girls or anything like that. You never asked me. And then, like, when I brought the guy up, like, you didn't seem fazed. So I just was like, maybe you don't like me. But I still was trying to talk to you. And then you just wasn't giving me anything. Like, you would flirt with me sometimes. But then it was just like, is she just being nice or is she flirting with me? And I just didn't know how to say anything. So I just didn't say anything. And I'm just like, I really just wanted us to be friends. Yikes. Why everybody always trying to get with me? And so I was just like, all right, bro, like, I get it. I see what you're saying. We're definitely not going to date, especially after this, because she's wilding. And she was like, see, that's why I told her to apologize, because I felt like maybe it would give me a better chance at us being together in the future. But now, you know, I talk to crazy girls. And so now you think my picking ability is messed up. Like, I don't have good judgment. And then now you don't want to date me. But like, I've really been trying to date you this whole time. Like, I felt like these last like 3 dates were actually dates. And apparently not. Apparently not. Like, when you decided to take me to this restaurant today, I'm thinking, oh, this is a date. She likes me. She's trying to take me out. She's going to spend money on me. She want to be with me. She want fuck. And I'm just like, that's not what it was given. It was just me repaying you for all of the stuff that you paid for. Like, chill with me. She's like, you told me to be cute. And da-da-da. So I'm thinking like something is happening. And I'm just like, nothing is happening, babes. Nothing is happening. And it's not her fault. It's the fact that like you literally smoke every day. Like, why you guys smoke every day? You can't skip a day. Are you depressed? Do you need therapy? Are you avoiding your problems? I'm like, I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to find out. Like, as a friend, I would like to find out, and let's help you. Let's get you the help that you need. But what I'm not going to do is find out in a relationship. Thank you. And so, like, me and the girl, like, we continue to talk, whatever. We go outside after the meal and everything. I pay for everything, y'all. I pay for all of it. It was like $400. It was like $400. Like, it wasn't the most expensive bill that I ever had at a restaurant, not gonna lie. But I was just like, girl, why did we even spend all that much money? But yeah, we was eating. And the food was good, so I wasn't even mad. And then I had to leave a tip on a $400 bill. Y'all, I had money. But yeah, so we was out, and once we left the restaurant, whatever, I look, the tires are fixed, guys. The tires are plump on that vehicle. And I was just like, she actually did it. She changed the tires. She went, she bought new tires. After she bought new tires, she came, she took the bad tires off, put the good tires on, took the bad tires with her, and left you alone. Like in actuality, in real life. Here, she did that. For real. and then Boomy's like, why wouldn't she? I'm like, you know what? I really want to know about the top. Because it's no way. It's no way. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. And she was like, yeah, you see my phone not blowing up? She stopped hitting me up. I'm not playing with her. I'm like, let me see the text. Because at this point, I want to see the text. And we friends now. You know I'm not trying to date you. We friends now. Let me see the text because there's no way. I look at the text. And it's not saying nothing. The text is not saying, I'm going to beat you up if you don't fix this. The text is not saying, I'm sorry, baby. I ain't going to go out with this girl no more. I'm going to be good. Just fix my tires. It's not saying none of that. It's not saying none of that. It's just her saying, thank you for fixing what you fucked up. That's all that's in the text, for real. Other than that, it's like text from like a week ago. And it's like 80 texts from today of her just saying something and then Boomy not responding. That's all that was in the text. Like she didn't make her any promises. She didn't give her any threats or nothing. The girl literally just decided off of the phone call of her telling her to change the tires. She literally just decided to change the tires. So I'm just like, this is insane. This is witchcraft. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. So I'm just like, okay, I gotta stay away from you. I'm like, because if you're doing that to the women's, if you were doing this to the women's, I gotta stay away from you because you're wild. And so, like, we continue to talk. We're in the car. We continue to talk and everything. Then, like, she get, like, 2 texts or whatever from the guy. And then she's just like, oh, yeah, the guy's hit me up, whatever. And then she just like, yeah, I'm by, whatever. She told me her story, whatever, while we in the car ride home. Because the restaurant was close to where she lived, but it was far from where I lived. And so, we driving. We get to my house. We go in my house, we talk, we chat, whatever. And then fucking, what is her name? Winnie called her again. And so, when she called Winnie, she put it on speaker again. I don't know why she want me to be in that business so bad. And Winnie's just like, okay, I apologized to her. And so I just wanted to apologize to you. And that's it. I'm going to leave you alone, for real. And then she got off the phone. I was like, what is going on? Because it was immature and it was ridiculous and it was crazy that you came up in this restaurant. But for you to make a full, 180 and just try to be so responsible, so respectful, fix everything, pay for everything, whatever, just because she said so is insane. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on here. And I'm just like, okay, well, look. Let her know that we're not together because I don't want her to figure out where I live and do anything to me. I want to be safe. Tell her that we are friends for real because we not together. And so me and her started hanging out less after that because I was just like, I don't want to be a victim. I don't know, because maybe she'd be good for you, but not good to me. Like, maybe she'd be good for you because you said so, but maybe she will act crazy with me. I could see her in the future. She know how I look. Like, I'm like, no. And then apparently me and the girl lived, relatively close to each other. And so I'm like, no. And I'd be outside walking around. She just gonna drive up on the curb and get me. I was just like, yeah, no, we gotta fix that. And so I stopped hanging out with her as much. I stopped calling her as much. Stopped talking to her as much. Like, to this day, I think it's been like a year or over that I have not talked to her. Like, because I know once I moved out here, I stopped talking to a lot of people. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's one of those people that I just haven't talked to since I moved out here. And so, yeah, it's been about 2 years. It's been about 2 years. And yeah, she's cool. She's cool. Like, she was always very beautiful. Her hair was always done. Like, she always was very sweet, you know, but I don't know what it was that she did to that girl, and I wasn't trying to find out the hard way. And I also didn't want to be mixed up in any of the drama, because what if she can't keep control of her future hoes? And then one of them act crazy and they take it all away. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be a part of that. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm good. And so after years go by, we just communicated less and less and less and less. And then, yeah, now, as of the last 2 years, we have not talked at all. But that's just me. I literally just be living my life trying to do regular stuff. Yo, I swear. I literally just was trying to go outside with my friend. I just wanted to get a drink. I just wanted to get some food. I just wanted to chill. I wasn't doing anything. And then this happened to me. Like, why I just be chilling and stuff just happened to me? Why can't I just go outside? Why can't I just go outside? Why can't I just make a new friend? Why can't I just be cooling? I can never just be cooling. There's always something going on. There's always something going on. And that is just my life. So, moral of the story. Moral of the story. Maybe it's just to, you know, react properly to people being crazy with you. Like, react properly to people seeming emotionally unstable, because, you know, you don't want to agitate them. Like, don't be too calm, but also do not be hyped up, because you don't want them to think that they need to take it further. Nobody needs to take it further, okay? And so I feel like she properly handled the situation. And since I'm not a rowdy person, like, I wasn't about to try to fight the girl or nothing like that. And so I feel like that was the best outcome. Like, what happened was the best possible outcome. But it could have definitely went left. So you need to know how to act. You need to know how to act in public. So don't be whinny. Know how to act in public. But if somebody is not knowing how to act in public with you, know how to respond. Know to be the more mature person, and know to not egg them on and take it a step further, because you do not want to end up in a box or catching a case. So yeah, that's the moral of the story. But as y'all can hear, my voice is still messed up. Like, my last video, I told y'all, like, I was sick. I was sick. I'm still sick. I never get sick, so I am mad because I've been sick for 2 whole weeks. How did this happen to me? Work happened to me. And now my lungs are messed up. Like, I sound crazy. I keep on having to, like, y'all, I've been clearing my throat. Like, I had to stop the video and clear my throat. Like, I'm in shambles. But, you know, I'm closer to being healthy now than I was a week ago. So it's going to be fine, y'all. I'm going to live. Pray for me, though. Pray for me. And I'm going to pray for you. But thank y'all for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate y'all. Rock with me if you rock with me. Like the video, obviously. Comment if you want. Hit me up. I'm here. So yeah, for me, Storytime Tish Jetty is over. Peace and love.